What is your take on here's two things I've heard. Obviously, Stylebender said if you don't make weight, you should get 10% of your fight purse, and then that way it incentivizes you to make weight. And then I heard John Anik say you should be fighting for a no contest and not a win if you don't make weight. I don't really agree with both of them. Like my take is I think you should get, your show money, and that's it. I think so. It's 50% off. I think you should the maximum get your show money, because if you get 10%, you're just not going to fight, and then the UFC is going to lose a fight, and then you're going to cancel because you're going to not want to fight for 10%, and then they're going to have more problems. I think you should get like max 50%, or just get 50%, so your show money. But then if you win, you win. And I think you should be able to get a legitimate win, only because if your opponent agrees to the fight, it's a fight, just like a catch fight or something. So I don't think it should be a no contest. I think if they both agree and you win, then you win. But I do think that you should only get your show money. I don't think you should get your win money if you miss weight, because that is part of the job. That's my opinion. What's your opinion?
Well, my opinion, based on the fact that they're both ready to fight, and just because one didn't make the weight, I would say what the commission does: take 20%, give it to the fighter. Give the money to the fighter, and hey, look, the fighter that made weight, he has an option.
Yeah,
don't fight him. Don't fight him. Don't fight. But if you're ready to fight, I mean, realistically, come on, man. How much is? I mean, really? What did Mike Perry fight at? Did he fight at heavyweight, and all of a sudden he's trying to come down to welterweight? He always, that's where he fought. And that's where he's been fighting. So it's not, to me, it's not as big a deal if they've both been training at that weight, And then on the flip side, if the guy's never been there, and think how weak he's going to be trying to make that weight, so that's going to be. There's so many variables, but I don't think 10% is. I think that's definitely ridiculous, because number one, I would tell you, F you. I ain't fighting. I'm not fighting. So there you go. Now you don't have a fight. Okay, kick me out of the UFC. Okay, I deserve it. I didn't make weight, kick me out. But what about that poor guy that was ready to fight and would fight you no matter what weight you're at, and he needed that money, and he got no money now? What about him?
He loses his win money.
So that's why I agree with the commission routine of just, hey, give him 20, 30% of the purse. Hell, even if they go 50% of his purse, give it to the fighter that made weight, but to make it, 10%, no way. I don't know too many fighters that would do it. Even as a coach, I would tell them, screw it, don't fight for 10%. I would say, don't do it. And then next time, dumbass, make the weight. Yeah. It's your fault.
Yeah.
But I still wouldn't let him fight for 10%.
Yeah.
I mean, and even as a coach, think about this: 10%. The coach gets percentage of 10%. Think what his motivation is, and the corner motivation. Yeah. They're like, screw that. I get nothing for this too. I'm going home. So no one's going to want to fight. No, I'm sorry. I think, leave it the way it is. The UFC's got a good model. Hey, if you don't make weight once, you don't make weight twice, they kind of make you go up in weight, or they'll cut your ass. So I think the UFC has got a model that works, and I think you're always going to have people missing weight. I think if anything, they should add a weight division, but that crowds it up some. But I think the UFC's model works. I really do. Yeah.